What's up bikers, I'm Johnny Thompson from Fit for Racing, and today, with the help of Single Tracks magazine, we're going to give you two workouts. One with zero equipment needed. So we know a lot of you guys work a 9 till 5 and it's impossible to get to a gym and contribute to your bike fitness. So this you can pretty much do anywhere. All you need is the desire and a little bit of grit to increase your bike fitness on your lunch break. And the other one, if you can get out and find a facility with a pull-up bar and a kettlebell, that can be a garage, it can be a paid gym, it can be anywhere, then you can contribute even more so to your bike fitness with this amazing workout we'll show you after.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Before we get into the actual workouts, please subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching this on, that helps greatly, and check out Single Tracks magazine for the full article that this video is associated with. On there you can see the workouts written out, you can print it, you can take it to work, you can take it to the gym and use it as a reference point. It'll also give you a lot of information about me and how to become a more winner rider. This is primarily a bike sports fitness program, but by mixing it up, the variance is going to keep your body guessing and increase your capacity even more. So don't limit yourself just by riding your bike. And I know lots of purists out there will say, well, I get fitter by riding my bike, or the best way to get fit is by riding my bike. All of the professional riders do strength and conditioning to contribute to their riding ability. So yes, riding your bike to gain skills is essential. It's primary to be on your bike riding, but if you want bang for buck training that contributes to your ability on the bike when you can't ride your bike or you can't ride it as much as you'd like to, then get into the gym 2 to 3 times a week, or leave your office at lunchtime and do a body weight workout that's high intensity, has lots of movements in, and that will make you a better rider. So this workout that you can do from anywhere involves some running. The efficacy of running you cannot deny. So the workout itself has 400-meter runs in it. If you don't know exactly where 400 meters is, just guess. Run for about 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes at high pace. Then when you get back in, you're going to do a movement, a body weight movement in between each run. So the reason why we're mixing it up like this is because, like on a ride, you will be faced with a more cardio demanding section followed by a very dynamic section where you're going to have to brace yourself and use different muscles. So it's not always like a road bike where you just power output consistently without too much obstacle. So this is really, really good for those guys that like to ride enduro and particularly downhill, but of course enduro having a sustained effort and then into something very aggressive and dynamic. So by putting in these movements in between cardio pieces, you're well prepared to ride at a high pace and a high speed on your bike. The first movement we're going to do between the runs is an air squat. You're going to do 50 of these. With an air squat, the danger isn't massive, so you can probably do this untrained, but just try and consider how braced you are through your middle, and your priority is on the mechanics of the squat and not the depth of the squat. So you might find that people will advise, especially from a CrossFit background, to squat with your hip below your knee, so below parallel. And that means that sometimes people are forcing the squat simply to score a rep. We don't want that. We want an appropriate depth for your mobility. So if you can squat super low whilst maintaining your lower back curve, then get all the way down there and stand all the way up. If you can't and you're super tight, which lots of you guys are, then only go down to an appropriate level so that you can maintain that safe spinal position and you're working the muscles through the hip, glutes, hamstrings, quads, hip flexors, and not your lower back. Once you've done 50 squats, you're going to go back out for a run. Once you've come back in from your second run, you're going to do 50 sit-ups. This type of sit-up eliminates quite a lot of your hip flexor involvement. So soles of the feet together, touching your toes, rolling over an ab mat, but this isn't essential. So if you don't have one, don't use it. Just roll over, touch the ground, behind your head, and then sit up. Once you've done 50, back to your feet, out for another run. Back in from your third run, you're going to go straight into some very dynamic lunges, jumping alternate lunges. So left foot forwards, your right foot comes back, right knee to the ground. Don't slam it down hard, but just brush the ground or touch the ground, and then fully standing in between. You can do whatever you like with your hands. You can contribute to your extension with them, keep the flow. It's going to be very difficult to do all 50 unbroken, especially after the run and the squats, but try and go as hard as you can for as many as you can, get all 50 done as quickly as you can, and then back out for another 400-meter run. And then once you've done that final run, you're going to come back and do the mother of all bodyweight movements, the burpee. Such a big movement. We love big compound movements, so the bigger the better. So chest and thighs to the ground. And it's 15 total of these, and then that's one round done. Try that for one round. Depending on how long it takes and how long you have on your lunch break, you can do up to 3 rounds of this. So as a prescribed workout, this would be 3 rounds as quickly as you can, with the caveat of good form throughout, but not to the detriment of intensity, and intensity not to the detriment of form. So that was the bodyweight only version of a fit for racing style workout. Some of you guys have access to gyms, which is way, way better than just doing bodyweight. So try this workout for a little bit more bang for buck training at high intensity. This workout requires just a kettlebell and a pull-up bar. So it's important that if you can get something to weight you down, that you access it and use it to contribute to your bike fitness. So using equipment as simple as a kettlebell and a pull-up bar is going to dramatically increase the efficacy of workouts. Because it's an external object that wants to pull you in different directions, that control through your midline is going to be more reflective of being on your bike and trying to control external forces of gravity, and then add more muscular engagement for things like sprints. So the first part of the workout is going to be a 400-meter run. As soon as you're back in, you're going to be fatigued, you're going to be cardiovascularly tested, and then pick up your kettlebell and you're going to do 20 lunges. These can be walking or on the spot. So front leg comes forwards. This kettlebell is going to sit in the rack position. This is where we call the rack. So there's a triangle made from your elbow, trying to keep that parallel to the ground. This is going to engage some shoulders, some grip strength, and certainly obliques and core engagement. So left forwards, and then swap to your right. You're going to do 10 this side, and then quickly swap onto the other side so that you get balance between the two. Once you've done 20 lunges, 15 toes to bar. A massive, massive movement, a really good use of a pull-up bar beyond just pull-ups. Toes to bar is a very demanding movement on your core, grip, lats, shoulders, all of these elements. However, it's a very difficult movement to perform fully. So if you can't do full toes to bar, then shorten the movement to straight leg raises or knee raises. This is just a scaled down version of the same thing. So the grip on the bar is important, the engagement through your shoulder is important, and the closing of your hip is important. But one is more extreme than the other, and there are lots of scaling options in there. 20 kettlebell lunges done, 15 toes to bar done, and then the mother of all bodyweight movements, the burpee. As shown before in the bodyweight workout, chest and thighs to the ground, land, jump, touch your hands behind your head. And once you've done those 9, that's 1 round done of 5 total. So back out on the run, 20 lunges, 15 toes to bar, and 9 burpees. And that's that for your sample workout for Fit for Racing. So check out the Single Tracks article for the full write-up and print that off, take it to the gym or take it to work, and make sure that you get out on your lunch break and do something that's going to contribute to your bike fitness. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more free information, or check out our website fitforracing.com, where we do specialist training programs for bike sports athletes just like you. So until next time, peace.
Just thinking about it, it's got me way up. There's something about this life that really makes me wanna breathe. It keeps me headed towards some things I really gotta see. Staying moving till the day I say I'm making it. We riding down and vibing out, it got me feeling way up, way up, feeling way up, feeling way up.
5 seconds. Push it in.